We go through a lot of physical and emotional changes when we hit midlife. So why not use that as a trigger to make some big, bold changes? I'm Blair Palmer and I'm a coach, author, speaker and podcaster, and I believe in embracing midlife. It's the perfect time to find a way to balance your work and what's happening outside of work and who you're becoming. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in these videos. Tips to take more gambles, to have more fun, to make some bold changes and embrace that next chapter. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why midlife is the perfect time to reboot. Firstly, you're changing anyway. Your hormone levels are changing. Your hair is changing. Maybe your waistline is changing. And your life is changing whether you like it or not. Your kids are growing up. You are getting more and more experienced in your role. Maybe you've been working for 20 or 30 years. So all of that is happening, and yet we're kind of trying to ignore it and pretend it's not happening. I think that's the cause of a midlife crisis. When you start changing, but you don't acknowledge that, you become more and more out of sync with your life. And that's what leads to this kind of existential angst. What's it all for? So I think this is the perfect time to be proactive and say, things are changing anyway. I'm going to be a part of that change. I'm going to make stuff happen. Secondly, you've got a lot more time to go. Many of us will be working into our 60s, maybe even into our 70s, and you might not want to carry on working the way you're working today. So if you want to make a change, then now is a brilliant time. You've got the energy and you've got the time to really make it count. So why not? When you make a change, particularly if you make a change in your professional life, the way that you work or the kind of work that you do, or you start your own business at this point, you get this renewed energy, this renewed enthusiasm, and it really is a brand new, exciting chapter in your life. And thirdly, midlifers can get a little bit feisty. Maybe it's the hormones, or maybe it's just that we're not willing to tolerate the nonsense anymore. But if you're feeling a little bit feisty, then it's a great opportunity to kind of tap into that and use it to make some changes. You don't have to tolerate things anymore. You don't have to play the game nicely because, you're working your way up and you want to make it seem like you're a reliable, responsible, sensible person. Those days have passed. So get your voice to be heard, be yourself, embrace the hormones, and make some change. I hope you found that useful. In future videos, I'll be sharing more practical tips about how you can reboot, reinvent, rethink your life midlife. So I hope you'll come back and check those out. You can also find more resources on my website, which is brilliantgamble.com, and you can join my Corporate Escapees Facebook group as well. And of course, if you subscribe to Psychologies, you can get free coaching programs as part of the Life Leap Club. So I highly recommend that. I'll see you again soon.